Well, our first guest this week's joining us direct from West Palm Beach, Florida, Mr. Roger Ralston. Roger is the CEO of a company called DirectView Holdings Incorporated. Their stock symbol is DIRV. Roger, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Don. Good to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you with us. DirectView Holdings describes itself as a company focused on ownership and management of leading video and security technology companies. Can you give us a general overview, please?
Yeah, what DirectView Holdings is, it's comprised of a number of subsidiary companies that specialize in the security and surveillance field. We've got DirectView Security Systems, Virtual Surveillance, and then we also have Apex CCTV, which are our three main subsidiaries that we have. The difference between them are the first two specialize in full turnkey solutions. We'll do everything from soup to nuts. So if somebody's looking for a security surveillance system, access control system, they'll contact us. We'll come out on site. We'll do design for them. We do full planning. We help people with permits, things like that, to get what they need. In the cannabis space, it's required to use the drawings that we provide to them for that. And then we also do the access control side of it, along with the security cameras, also turnstiles in the front of large office buildings, things like that. Then we also have Apex CCTV, which is an online e-commerce site that we have. And that one we announced recently that we are redesigning it and relaunching it right now. We're in the soft launch phase right now of that, actually. That is a website that historically has done extremely well, done over $9 million in revenue. Very, very strong, big presence on the internet.
Well, we've experienced a nationwide revolution of sorts as citizens have reacted to tragedies of public shootings nationwide. How's the company responding?
Well, it is tragic, the things that have happened in the news, and unfortunately, bad events cause our phone to ring. So the need for security has never been greater than it is at this time. So whether it be office buildings needing to protect employees from disgruntled customers, disgruntled ex-employees, things like that, to just protecting their staff from even slip and falls, pilferage, computers missing, and then just for documentation of people that were actually in the office, what they could have been doing on a daily basis and things like that. And then just for management to be able to see and manage the staff at either one location or dispersed locations around the country or around the world using our products, it gives them a sense that they're able to have a tighter view, tighter control, tighter security on those individuals and properties. So from everything from office buildings to educational field, we have schools that use our products. We have access control at the front door, where you may walk up to the front door, press a button, the button can ring the video can then be broadcast either just on site or anywhere around the world, and then people can see who's at the door before they let them in. Also, New York Heliport's a client of ours. So we're in the aviation field as well, regulated by the FAA there. So and then in the cannabis space, even there. So just the need for security has never been greater. So pretty much wherever you go outside of your house, any office building, store, things like that, you're going to see the products and services that we sell.
What we've seen thus far in recent releases is very impressive. Is the company able to meet the expected demand as more and more companies and individuals require the products and services that DirectView offers?
Yes, well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And yes, the demand is absolutely growing, and we're growing with the demand. So we're adding staff, we're adding more product lines and things like that right now. We've just added to our staff in our main office in Texas. We have 11,500 square feet there. So we're adding salespeople, we're adding project manager, we're adding people in our tech lab to help handle installations that we have going on across the country.
Can you discuss the recent news issued this week on a new order for approximately $475,000 and any others you might be working on?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for asking. The order that we talked about today is for a global client of ours. We've signed a global agreement with them to be able to provide our security solutions to them for our security cameras and our access control. Their locations range from everything from a small distribution facility to a large manufacturing facility, which could be 1 million square feet, so and hundreds of cameras. So they've just signed on with us. We're finalizing everything right now to get the installation started at a facility that is actually close to 1 million square feet right now.
Well, Roger, the company's getting into new technologies such as artificial intelligence. What can you tell us about that?
Correct. That's really an exciting field of security right now. With artificial intelligence paired with security cameras, you can do really cool James Bond kind of things with it. You're able to, pick up a face in a crowd. It could be, one person walking through a huge facility, whether it be, an office building or whether it be an arena. So the facial recognition, the artificial intelligence will put everything together. We've also got a technology that we're working with where you can say for your office building, you want to find everybody that came in with a blue shirt that day. It can find everybody with a blue shirt. If you want to say you want to see somebody who came in with a red shirt but came in 7 times, you can put that in the system and it can give you that. It also has OCR built into it, optical character recognition. So what that is, if somebody walks in and they have something printed, say, on their shirt, or where they're wearing a hat or something like that, and it has certain words in it, or certain phrase, or even a picture, you can search the database and be able to find it that way. It's really exciting stuff that's going on right now, and it's doing nothing but getting bigger and bigger.
On the corporate management side of operations, the company recently retired some debt and is restructuring its financing. Can you give us some details on that?
Absolutely. What we've done is we had 3 basic note holders were our main debt holders in the company. We've taken that and reduced it from 3 to 2. We've got 2 very, very nice groups that are in there right now, and we're looking to actually further restructure that as well right now. We feel that that's in the best interest of the company, it's in the best interest of shareholders to get that in place. And then, like I said, as we go forward, we have plans right now. We're doing further restructuring to tighten that up as well.
Well, let's discuss the company's strategies on growth. It appears the recent acquisitions have been very good thus far.
Absolutely, absolutely. DirectView Holdings was set up as a holding company to go out and go on a roll-up strategy. So we are now able to execute that. We've purchased these 2 companies right now, Virtual Surveillance, Apex CCTV, along with our core DirectView security systems. And our revenues are doing nothing but blowing up from where they were before. It's a huge, huge difference, growing at leaps and bounds. So having these 2 companies is great. We're finishing all the integration of them right now, and we're also simultaneously looking at other acquisition opportunities that are out there as well. The security space is a very, very fragmented space. So if you were to go out and try to find a comparable company to ours that's publicly traded in the security space, you would actually be very hard pressed to do that. Actually, right down the road, Tyco is a company that's in the security space, but they're obviously a lot larger than us, over 100 years old. But when I say that it's a very fragmented space, I mean that. It's huge. There's thousands of companies out there that are doing what we're doing, but they're not part of a larger group. And what we're finding in speaking to people is that they'd like to be part of something bigger. So to be able to bring them in with us, we have people that we're talking to that they might be interested in doing the local arena in their town, or a huge football arena or something like that, but they don't have the manpower to do it, they don't have the expertise to do it, they just happen to know about the opportunity, and they're not able to push forward and close a deal like that. Well, bringing them in with us, being part of something larger where we have the whole suite of individuals and the technical staff, and the project managers and the support staff, the ongoing support staff to take care of those kind of clients, that makes it more attractive to them. And also that, they'd be interested in coming on with us, and in many cases they're interested in being on, coming in with us, and they're interested in the public side of it, where everything they contribute can help grow the value of the company and value to the shareholders, and thus eventually the value of the shares that they get in the company.
Well, you recently applied to the OTCQB. What can you tell us about that?
Correct, we did. The OTCQB is just a little bit a different class level on the OTC markets where we're trading right now. We are already a fully reporting, audited small cap company. So that being the case, we actually are the same as the other companies that are in that space, as well as the OTCQB even. Very, very similar characteristics to that. So from that standpoint, there's not a huge difference. The OTCQB is it's an ongoing process. We're still in the process of doing it right now. They do have certain criterias that have to be met, which we're still in the process of looking to attain that. So the OTCQB is an option for us, as well as the bulletin board is an option for us as we look to move up the food chain, if you will, to eventually someday get in the big boys. So, you know, NASDAQ or something of that level.
Well, Roger, there have been rumblings about the company's stock being shorted. Can you comment on that?
You know, that's exactly it. It's rumblings and people talking about it. To actually see who's doing something like that, I have no clue. I've been told that it's been happening. There's a lot of strength in the company right now, and it's going the right direction. And you know, whatever may be happening in that space, I don't know the exact details on that, nor is it my place to get involved in the exact details where shorting goes. But I have heard that has been happening, unfortunately.
Once again, DirectView Holdings Incorporated, DIRV is their stock symbol. Roger, why is this a good time right now for people to take a closer look at your company?
You know, we're in a growth phase. As a company, we're in a growth phase, and the security industry as a whole is in a big growth phase. The technologies are doing nothing but getting better and better and better. With the advent of the IP security cameras, the availability to be able to have viewing, recording, you know, worldwide, nationwide, you know, and for people to be able to have control over things is huge. I mean, there's, like I said before, any office building that you may go into, they're going to have the products and services that we sell. So, you know, we're out looking for other acquisitions right now. You know, we're on the right path. We feel that we've done very well. Like I said, our revenues are up huge right now. Our clients are doing nothing but growing and growing. So we feel great about the company.
Stock symbols DIRV, DirectView Holdings Incorporated. Of course, Roger, we've initiated coverage of the company. Be watching you very closely over the next several weeks. Thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thank you so much, Don. It's great to be here.